Erasing louder than a gun. 이 순간 난 already won. I'm invincible, nothing can break me. Limitless flow, don't try to chase me. Crash like a wave, wild and free. It moves that way, I'm all you see. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Duji, I know.
Here we go. We are in the Smart Araneta Coliseum for game number 2 of your Tuesday twin bill offering. Earlier today in 3 sets, PLDT winning over Capital One. Straight set victory, which sets up our second game. Officially, it is match number 8 for this season. It will be also the debut now officially of CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, and of course our first look at the new Cignal Super Spikers. That will be all live on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. We're happy to have you with us on day 3 of your Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. Boom Gonzalez and Remulla Kanda, Kyla Kingsu. Good to see the gang and everybody else, of course, in the first game. And of course, partner, good to see you. And Kyla, we'll get to Kyla in a bit because I know she has some very interesting stories. Well, the interesting start already to our PVL. And so after the game earlier, that PLDT win over Capital One, let's check out our team standings and tell me, what are we to expect also in our second game?
Well, for CHOCO MUCHO, they finally have a chance to also log a win in today's match. Ganun din for our other team, no? Cignal. Because pwede na silang sumali actually for the first 2 teams who have won their games in Pool A. We have Farm Fresh and PLDT both already with 1 wins. And like what we said, a lot of people are really expecting a lot from all of these teams, knowing that later on we'll talk about their lineup as well. But a lot of people are expecting such a good game. Dito naman, heading over to Pool B, we'll see here how our 3 teams have been busy. Itong Petrogas, Who's Coffee, and Akari already winning their first game.
The Creamline, of course, on that upset 5-set loss, are down there also at 0-1. We will also officially see Tia Andaya make her debut for CHOCO MUCHO, the 7th overall pick of the draft para dito sa CHOCO MUCHO. You saw them already, but this will be the official debut here in the PVL. And of course, much of the conversation is about health. It has been the conversation in the last conferences, and in a negative standpoint. Today, we talk about health in a positive standpoint.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are looking forward to, of course, the returnees.
Yes.
They weren't complete in the PVL on tour. But today we have a team that is intact, and of course it's just fitting to talk about those players, the veterans who held the fort when they were undermanned rather.
Correct.
And dyan, syempre, no, we kept on mentioning these names dun sa PVL on tour. Isa Molde, one of the highest scorers. We also have Dina Wong and Thang Ponce, who were respectively the top in the top rankings sa kanilang mga respective roles.
Yeah, tama ka doon, sinabi mo. They held the fort while the guys were nursing injuries. It's so sad, Kyla, to always see them on the benches watching, and nakikita mo na they want to contribute but they couldn't, but now they can.
Exactly, Boominan. I mean, that is the theme for the day. Both teams have both squads reborn and fully charged with their lineups, because if there's one thing I picked up from my chat with the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, is that they're all very happy, overwhelmingly happy to have all of them back, and we all feel the same way. They're all excited. The energy was great in the dugout, and they tell me that today we'll be seeing a glimpse of a complete, more confident, and more connected version of the Flying Titans. Actually spoke to Eva Chantava, whom you guys talked about, and she told me that the past weeks in training have really been much of a confidence and a morale booster, a great reminder for everyone, including themselves, of what they can do when they're all healthy and when they're all present and on the same page. I also spoke to Thang Ponce, who you guys mentioned, and she told me that now that their lineup is complete, well, standards are even higher, and now that they have all of the artillery that they need. It's about maximizing everybody and everything that they have, and they've got a bunch of players who we're excited to see in action, like Tia, as you mentioned, Boomanan.
Yeah, weapons. They got weapons coming into today's match. I like the 3 C's that Kyla mentioned. Ano ba yun? Confident, complete, and connected. Connected. All right, we're going to see that in this match against the Cignal HD Spikers. Officially, we're going to see them for the first time for this reinforced conference. They got a new logo. They got new uniforms. They've got a new energy about them. And they also got a couple of new players, a couple coming back, and one new player, pero from the last conference, nagpakitang gilas kaagad. And
Oo naman. And you know, it's just really fitting. She has shown her prowess. You know, a lot of people, I think, were very happy to see her
Oh, yeah.
performance. I mean, she did become the PVL On Tour MVP. Really great numbers and consistency. And I think, you know, going into this conference, that is what people also expect from her. But even more so now because the lineup, like what Kyla has mentioned, is intact and complete.
yeah, and we're talking about that girl, Vanny Gandler, of course, who will be back together with Don Katindig, our Alas Pilipinas players. But now, nakikita rin natin na laging nanonood, laging sumusuporta, but the fans want them to see in that red and white uniform.
You know, definitely both these players will be such a huge boost in the way the team will play, and yan ang pinaka-aabangan ng lahat.
All right, Kyla, tell us, what did you find out?
Well, Boomanan, I was so excited to catch up with Dawn and Vanny, of course, coming from national team duties. And they tell me that it's refreshing to be back in the Cignal system. But this time with their rebrand, they're also expecting a brand new chapter they're all excited for. And they tell me that as much as they're coming back with lots of experience and exposure, they can say the same thing about their squad, as they've seen their Cignal girls really gain the sense, a stronger sense of identity throughout the past tournaments without them. I also spoke to Eva Santos, who told me that with Eva as the reinforcement, there's tons to be excited about, because Eva's been very vocal in training about what they can add, how they can improve their flow. And as Erica said, now the pressure's off. She knows that everybody and anybody can contribute and can finish a point, and that's what we're all very excited to see from the Super Spikers. Now, Boomanan, the PVL is back. It is the reinforced conference, and so is our Pilipinas Live question of the game. Kaya naman, right below the app, there's a live poll where you guys can answer our question of the game today. We're asking which local star will deliver under pressure. Again, which local star will deliver under pressure? Will it be Cignal's Vanny Gandler, or maybe it'll be CHOCO MUCHO's Kat Tolentino? Well, we've got lots of players and lots of action, so you can answer that right below the stream on the Pilipinas Live app, or also join in the conversation online using the hashtag PVL2025. The Boomanan, it's an exciting evening. Let's not keep them waiting.
Yeah, we can't wait. And you touched on the reinforcement of Cignal, Eva Chantava. We got a nice feature on her when we come back. And also, it will be first serve between this exciting matchup, the new Cignal Super Spikers and the now complete CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans, right here on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app.
Hi, I am Eva Chantava. I am from Greece, and I'm with Team Cignal. In Greek, heart is kardia. It's the love of the game, actually, to give everything for the win and to be one with your teammates. To be honest, I'm a very passionate player, so I believe like my passion will help the team to have fun, first of all, for the game, and then enjoy our games. I believe that Filipino fans love the passionate players and the fire of the game, so we are ready to show a very good show in the conference. I'm ready to bring the kardia.
It's now time for the 10-minute official warm-up at Tenet.
Hi, I am Eva Chantava. I am from Greece and I'm with Team Cignal. In Greek, heart is kardia. It's the love of the game, actually, to give everything for the win.
Check, 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 check. Check. Good, good ako. Good, good. We're online. Yay!
Na 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 na. Hit the ground, make 'em crystal clear. Go song na, I got no fear. Heartbeat racing louder than a gun. 이 순간 난 already won. I'm invincible, nothing can break me. Limitless flow, don't try to chase me. Crash like a wave, wild and free. In mood that we, I'm all you see. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Invincible, na 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 na. Na 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 na. 두지 않아.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smart Araneta Coliseum in Quezon City, Philippines. This is the 2025 Reinforced Conference of the Premier Volleyball League, the heart of volleyball. We're about to witness match number 8 of the preliminary round, the matchup between the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans and their opponents, the Cignal Super Spikers. Introducing the 2 national referees officiating this match. Our first referee is Erlindo Eusebio. Second referee, Ryan Vincent Corpus. Let's now meet the starters. First, for the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans. Outside spiker number 2, team captain Tess Cheng. Another outside hitter number 1, Isa Molte. Setter number 3, Tina Wong. Middle blocker number 7, Mati Matayag. Opposite hitter number 10, Kat Tolentino. And middle blocker number 22, Cherry Nunag. Starting libero is number 16, Tang Ponce. Head coach for CHOCO MUCHO is Tante Alinsururi. And now the starters for the Cignal Super Spikers. Middle blocker number 2, Rose Doria Kino. Outside spiker number 5, Fanny Kendler. Opposite hitter number 8, Erica Santos. Middle blocker number 10, Erin Pangilinan. Setter number 22, Jel Kayuna. And reinforced outside spiker from Greece, number 23, Eva Chantava. Starting libero is number 16, team captain Don Gatindig. The head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. This match is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is CHOCO MUCHO versus Cignal. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Well, the starters of the CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans without the reinforcement Marley Smith, who is finalizing her papers and will join them in the next game. But Mati Matayag will start. And you see the Cignal Super Spikers with the teammate from Nakon Ratchasima, Eva Chantava, will be joining Vanny, Dawn, Jel, Erica, Erin, and Rose. Now, we did sit down with Eva a couple of weeks ago for a really nice interview with her on starting lineup, and she, you know, from the get-go said her name is officially pronounced as Hantava. But wherever she goes, sometimes it gets mispronounced, and she just goes along with it. She goes along with it with a smile.
She's okay with it.
She's cool with it. All right, we're cool with her being back here in the Philippines. And as we get things going here, Choco Mucho versus Cignal, and they go right away to Chantava, dug by Ponce, returned by Santos, and the first point from the returning Kat Tolentino. We already know the numbers that she produced in the unofficial first game, the last time out. Let's just say parang exhibition, preseason, parang ganun na. It's just good to see her on court, starting and comfortable, confident, and playing, which is also something we can say about Erica Santos, who has been confident and comfortable here with Cignal.
Why not? We have seen such great performance from her. A lot of consistency.
1-0. Cheng goes long.
The Flying Titans off to a good start. And you see Wong already utilizing as much as possible, no, most of her attackers in front.
2 serving 1. They open up. And Ponce, nakaabang na naman doon sa cross court. Cheng. That's another thing that we have to talk about. Cheng is also looking healthy. Remember, she's coming back from her own injuries. Yes, she came back in the previous conferences already, but you know she wasn't 100% yet. She was very tentative. Ginagamit siya as server, di ba? Pero now, mukhang ready to go na siya, Ann.
And you see, it's all a process. I mean, we only see the games. We don't see what happens behind the scenes.
Correct. Kayuna thought it hit the antenna, so she half-heartedly went up for the block, but no, it will be Choco Mucho point. Gives us a chance to bring it back to Kyla Kingsu.
Here, that signals Eva Chantava enjoyed her experience here playing volleyball in Manila so much that she has decided to come back for more. Well, upon receiving the invitation, she told me that one thing she instantly thought of was the warmth of Filipino fans, and she thought it was just, you know, a fan celebrity type of culture. But later on realized that it was the same love from all Filipinos, especially her teammates. She described her first weeks with Cignal as focused, a lot of hard work, but also so much fun. She and Coach Jack both shared that the team's chemistry has come together faster than they expected, and Coach Jack said that she's adapted not just to their playing style, but to their food, their humor, and everything else. Well known for her poise, precision, and experience overseas, Eva says that her goal here is to bring that same steadiness into a system that thrives on structure and trust. And simply put, she told me, I'm here to make Cignal win. And it can't be more exciting for the team to hear that, Bumanan.
Yeah, Kyla, the same sentiments when she was talking to us on starting lineup. She said, championship. She wants to win. She wants to win. She wants a championship. She is focused on that goal. She didn't come here to just play around, you know, and enjoy the food. She's a competitor by heart. Gandler, Doug, Molde, denied. Tolentino, Santos, Chantava, Makandili, Katindig was there. Back to Santos. Long rally alert. Tolentino from behind the line. Underneath the ball. And that rally goes, or the point goes to the Cignal HG Spikers. But Kat says there might have been a touch, she believes. But they're not going to challenge. Maaga pa daw, sabi ni Coach
Maaga
Dante.
pa. Oh. But you know, maaga pa, pero ang init na. You see the defense
yun
at
eh.
the net.
Yes.
And even the floor defense for both teams is really on point.
I expected that. I was excited about this match as Madeag a bit low on that pass to her. As the birthday girl, Erin May Pangilinan, gets it through the block. I know it's her birthday.
There's that bit of space in between the net and the blockers.
Eva continues to serve. The lead is 3. Ponce with the pass. Open to Molde. That is definitely off the hands of Jel Cayuna, or a Cignal super spiker.
Luckily, net violation there.
4-6 is our score, not 7-3, because that was a point for CHOCO MUCHO. Good serve by Maddie. Erica, ooh, baby, that one.
Right intention, but not enough power. Going for that off speed.
Another Maddie bullet serve. That's a bit fast for Vanny. Good instincts by Nunag to just flip it over. 2 straight points. That means we're tied. Maddie, of course, proud of her stint in Japan, where she said the game was double the speed.
Such great experience.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, look at CHOCO MUCHO.
3-0 run, partner.
Just relentless. I mean, not giving up. Making sure it isn't on their floor that the ball will land.
That goes out. I wonder how Maddie will, the process of readjusting to the Philippine kind of volleyball. Well, I'm sure, knowing how high her IQ is, she, and her experience, she can easily adjust back. Ang tagal-tagal naman din niya naglaro para sa CHOCO MUCHO. As Molde with a hit out. 8-7 for CHOCO MUCHO. Technical timeout.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. CHOCO MUCHO with a 1-point lead, 8-7. That is Eva Chantava from Greece. That's how we got introduced to her, the ABC Women's Champions League. Won gold, of course, with the reinforcement from CHOCO MUCHO.
She's a very seasoned player.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Eva will send it to the other side. Dina will choose Kat. And Tolentino and her power is much needed for CHOCO MUCHO. It's not just the fact that she's playing. They missed her arsenal and what she can do from that right pin.
And at this point, Wong just has a lot of options.
But so does Cayuna. And that's why we were excited about this matchup. There are a lot of options for both teams. Two-time best setter of the PVL. Ponce receives. Molde. Eva still able to swing at that. That's good. They will allow that. It's beyond the antenna. Fanny! That's a great set for Gandler.
Look at that save from Molde.
Yeah, just a clarification, even if Molde hit that side of the net, medyo dito na sa dulo, and also did not cause any disruption. Well, that Cayuna serve has been lethal. So they take over the lead, 10-9, the first ace of the match. Coach Dante Alinsunurin.
Oh, good call by the Flying Titans.
10-all, set number 1.
It's been close so far to start here in the first set. Good short serve right there.
Eva swinging away. She has a unique swing. There's a wind-up. If you look at it in slow-mo especially, look at the wind-up. That right hand, look at that. Full wind-up.
That gives her the power.
Cayuna will bump set it to Eva. Ooh! Drowning in that set. In that pass was Nunag.
Poor connection right there. Offense has been smooth running so far on the side of Choco Mucho.
Not good enough. Again, miscommunication on that one. Good dig by Dina. Cat right side. Denied! This D-by defensive play of the set is brought to you by Elastoseal Selyado ang bubong anumang panahon.
Most of the sets for the wingers have been working, but they've been red already.
Same lang din ang gawin mo. Okay, same lang yan. Che, kailangan mo kulik, ha? Oh, let's go.
Hey, Choco Mucho! Hey, let's go!
Erica Santos with 3 points. Eva Chantava with 3 points. All part of the 13-10 score of Cignal over Choco Mucho. Vanny Gandler with that sharp serve. Good attack by Des Cheng.
Again, for Choco Mucho, they've been able to activate both the wing spikers. It is in the middle. I think that they're trying to figure out in terms of connection.
Good pass. Good reaction there by Molde to keep it up. Eva's waiting. It's got some swing to it. Got to load it up on that Eva Chantava swing. 14-11 is our score. Pangilinan is back. Dami rin choices ni Coach Shaq sa pati sa middles with Pangilinan, Acuña, Doria Aquino.
So much material.
Yeah.
But,
Speaking of the middle,
one of the things that I noted in the report earlier was Erica Santos saying less pressure as we look at this replay from the middle. Yan yung hinahanap natin from Choco Mucho, that point right there. But going back to Erica Santos, Must feel good also that the pressure
Yeah.
is less on her end.
It's a good set. Good up by Molde. Cheng rejected. That's Pangilinan who will get the credit for that. The 3-time. No, it was actually Erica Santos' left hand. Let's not take away the point from her. The on-tour MVP.
Cheng was like, it's out.
Oh, good spot. Look at that. Maddie knew the corner was open.
Maddie probably thinking, let's keep things simple.
She was also out of position. Right at the corner. Cheng will serve. That means Molde is in front. Back to Chantava. That's too low though. Cheng continues to serve 14-15. Wow. That actually potentially and was a really good play. Chantava was getting ready, Pangilinan was running, and then they go to that open opposite or behind the line, pero yung pasa parang
Oo,
mababa.
And there were-
Nahiwalay na eh.
And there were two people actually also on this side, so it can get confusing. But the
Yes. Oo nga,
execution,
tama.
execution just,
Good idea, no?
oh, it is a good idea. You see them experimenting, you see
Yes.
them with variety.
Another chance to swing. Boy, Maddie is definitely back with the stare down too. 16-15 and Choco Mucho takes back the lead.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. 16-15 is our score. It's Choco Mucho with the lead.
Santos again.
Broken play. Maddie on the run! Short slide. A thing of beauty. Well, this tandem has worked for many, many years together. Nina Wong, Maddie, Kat. Yun mga ganong kabisado ni Dina. Kanina si Dina tsaka si Cherry parang hindi nagtutugma. Pero ito, ayan sila. Spot on. Okay. Tiamzon is in the ball game. Chelsea also. A double sub for Coach Shaq. They're behind by 2 all of a sudden. Doug. Molde. Good hand by Gandler. Eva still attacking. Ponce sliding. Speaking of, that's Maddie again on the run. 4 points for Maddie, the middle. Mareag.
Also giving credit to the defense of Choco Mucho.
Yeah. Ponce especially, right? Ponce has been spot on.
One stop lang muna. 1 point muna tayo. Ako lang. Higa lang tayo. Higa muna.
PLDT winning earlier in straight sets. Del Palomata also a part of that lineup, which won against Capital One in the official debut of the #1 draft pick, Bella Belen. Right. In the meantime, 6-0 run to, partner, huh?
Choco Mucho has been doing everything on point. I mean, from like what we mentioned, floor defense, even the plays that Wong has been delivering.
Got a hand on that. Vanny from behind. Fires one long. Maddie says no. Wagging the finger. Boy, Maddie is back, man.
And she is
And,
100%.
100% back. Like the game, the skill, the swag.
And,
The,
you know, it's like,
the on-court.
it's like she never left.
Yeah, all the on-court mannerisms that we all missed. Parang nahihiya pa kasi siya nung last
Ngayon di na.
Hindi na eh. I had a really nice sit down with her also, maybe a month ago, on her comeback here. This is still alive. A pesky Choco Mucho. Oh, and Vanny fires to the corner. Let's look at that again. Great angle.
And a much needed point for Cignal as well. They can't let this lead balloon any further.
Ooh.
Just as I say that.
Yeah, too much muscle behind the Chantava serve. The Maddie fans are happy. Chantava. Good pickup there by Molde. Joust at the net. Santos was ready. They open up to Vanny. Beautiful delivery. Vanny Gandler showing her soft side.
She has been very effective earlier, scoring that point from that back row attack. This time around with that drop. Hopefully her energy carries on with the rest of the squad.
Ah, that was a strong swing. Let's look at that again from Isa Molde.
Well, we aren't surprised with what we are seeing from Molde. Again, we did talk about her in the pregame, how she was one of those that held the fort for Choco Mucho.
Vanny asking for it. Goes long. Vanny now really showing some variety, which is what is the next level for her, because we know she's got power. We know she can deliver. She's shown it. But when she really develops variety in her offense, that's when she becomes really dangerous.
And that's what we've seen. She earned the last 3 points for Cignal.
Down 3 though still. And finally, Wong and Nuna connecting there in the middle. Another timeout here by Coach Shaq. Just the right height for Cherry Nunag.
Natin manalo, di ba? Kailangan i-feel natin yung galaw natin, hindi yung galaw niya. Shot tayong malambot eh. Tapos first ball natin, ha? Receive muna tayo na maganda. Kailangan makarating sa center. Okay?
Let's go, let's go.
Teka lang.
Isamolde getting ready to serve. Up 4 off the Shaq timeout. Back to Vanny Ponce. As usual, spectacular job. Getting the touch off the fingers. Balik na naman kay Gandler. This time there was coverage from Wong. Cat. Soft delivery was sent back. And Danny Gandler, the active player from the Super Spikers, is the one keeping the fight for Cignal.
Look at that tip back from that block.
And now she's behind, which means Chantava will be in front. Ponce, spectacular job of passing today. Cayuna to Santos. The rebound from Cheng. Sent back to Choco Mucho. Balik na naman kay Kat. One blocker to beat. That is out. And Arlindo Eusebio allows or gives the point to Cignal. No challenge from Choco Mucho. Tolentino was trying to go for a little bit of a cut, partner, but timeout. Walang challenge, pero timeout ang gagawin.
Bigay mo sa kanila. Pero pag dito, okay? Dito lang tayo. Dito tayo. Okay, one good pass lang tayo. Ha? Okay, Kat?
Coach Lodi. And of course, trying to do their homework as we are early into the pool matches of your reinforced conference of the PVL. Man, can I just say, Ponce just...
You know, she is just showing us why she was ranked number 3 in both digging and receiving in the on tour.
Yeah, you're right. Cat. Makandili katindig. Mababa para kay Vanny, but she finds a way. And Cignal is right back in it. 21-22. Vanny will serve 3-0 run. Vanny has been at the forefront of this. Boy, I'm sure Cignal missed her. She was, of course, national team duties.
And for Vanny, doesn't matter if she is in front or at the back. She is just as lethal.
That's out. No touch. We're tied. And now this time they're going to challenge. I don't know. I'm trying to read Erica Santos's face.
She's saying no. She's actually shaking her head.
Okay. Sige. Is this our first challenge?
It is.
What is that? Okay,
It is
first
our
challenge.
first challenge.
This is match number 8 officially, day 3 of your Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference. And PLDT winning in 3 sets earlier against Capital One. So this is a block touch challenge. This is ultimately very crucial because if this is no block touch, then we are tied. Ooh, super slim.
And you see Erica on the other side, really confident, saying, there's none.
Right. So now we're tied.
What a first set.
4-0 run after a 6-0 run earlier by Choco Mucho. Ponce again. Nakita mo yung hindi man lang gumalaw si Dina Wong kung saan siya nagsiset. Ganun kaganda yung pasa ni Tang Ponce.
That's why also Nunag
Yes.
was able to get that play
Yes.
at that point.
Breaking that 4-0 run. That connection has gotten better as of late. Nunag is running out. Maybe a little bathroom emergency. She comes out of the match. 23-22, Choco Mucho. That's in.
Still with Vanny.
That's Gandler racking up the points. 7 here in the first set.
Cayuna just really recognizing where they can get the points. It is a crucial part of set number 1.
Ishi lalong isip will serve and sweep. Another one of those breakout stars from a couple of conferences ago. Good pick up by Cayuna. Santos will just send it over safely. Wong to Maddie. It works. No, it doesn't. Sorry, check that. I thought it touched someone. Mababa na naman yung pasa.
Mababa yung pasa. Not the right set for her.
Cignal with a set point. Choco Mucho had a 4-point lead at one point here, partner.
But, you know, Gandler really doing a great job.
Oh! The birthday girl, Erin Pangilinan, checking Maddie Mareag at the net for the set point. A point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. 1-on-1. What a comeback here by Cignal to take set number 1. Well, as expected, an exciting first set between Choco Mucho Flying Titans and the Cignal Super Spikers. The brand new logo, brand new uniforms, brand new look, and maybe a brand new Vanny is what we also saw. But definitely, you know, all these players, partner, as you know, when they get to Alas Pilipinas national team and then they get to play against great competition in Southeast Asia or Asia in general, syempre, pagbalik niyan, alam naman natin na gagaling at gagaling talaga yan.
It's not just about the skill. Also, you see the confidence, the body language.
Right.
I mean, Gandler at the latter part of the first set, she was very consistent front and back. You know, just able to deliver the points. Very close if you look at the stats. In fact, Choco Mucho scored more when it came to offense. 15 as opposed to 13 of Cignal. But where, you know, the difference lied was in the blocking of the Super Spikers. Cignal just really manning the net very well. 4 block points. Choco Mucho with 1 in that last set. There was also an ace from Cignal, but I think one of the things we don't see here, there were a lot of strong serves that gave Choco Mucho a difficult time in executing plays. But overall, I think there were some lapses for Cignal, but that latter part in the first set, that's where you see how confident this team is.
Mareag with 5 points and Gandler with 7 points. Choco Mucho had 21 excellent digs, partner, in that first set.
That is Thang.
That's her Thang.
That's her Thang,
That's her Thang.
I mean, we've seen it, and we're just so impressed. Every time she gets a touch on the ball, it goes straight to Dina. Makes Dina's job easier.
Yeah. A 7-1 run to finish the set. That's what Cignal came up with. They were down by 4, as much as 4. 6-0 run by Choco Mucho. Maddie was at the forefront of that run, just to recap what happened in that first set. Boom Gonzalez and Remulia Kanda. Kyla Kingsu is roaming the Smart Araneta Coliseum for us here in game number 2 of your Tuesday thriller. And Molde scores her 3rd point of the match and the first of set 2. Sharp serve to Gandler. Erica Ponce again gets a hand on it. Chance to go for it again.
Didn't go through.
Yeah. Dina with another sharp serve to Vanny. Eva from behind, dug by Dina. Kat gets it through the block. What a start for Choco Mucho, 3-0. At maghahabol na naman ng Cignal dito. Jackie Agunya will come back, or will come in for the first time.
This with the hopes of beefing up their blocks,
Yeah,
blocking in front.
And they continue to go to Vanny as a receiver. Molde will send it over. Gandler, bang! Ho, ho, ho! What an angle! Boy, she means business today, doesn't she?
And you know, if we would have a list of all the areas where her ball has landed, we're checking a lot already. Just goes to show the variety.
First point for Cignal. Good serve. That's a good attack. Look at that wonderful approach by Isa Molde. 4 points for her. Lakas ng buwelo eh.
You see that from how the ball would rebound from the hand of the blocker.
Chantava this time scoring her 5th point of the match. Si Acuña rin. When she runs for her slide, bentang-benta rin eh.
Those are the little things.
Right. Cheng. Nobody home for coverage.
You know, it's nice that you see there, though it was a point against Choco Mucho. You see them owning up to kanino ba dapat yung bola, and they were talking.
I think there's going to be a challenge here because there is a challenge here. Somebody may have scraped the net. And Choco Mucho may have had a case on that one. Was that Erica?
It was Erica. It seemed like her elbow slightly touched the tape of the net.
Yep.
There it is.
Yep. Good challenge by Ube Nation, who are back in action, other than CC Rondina, who's still doing Alas Pilipinas duties, of course, for us. Everybody's back in harness. And even you can go down to, you know, Duki Agansanya, diba? Dindin Santiago Manabat. They're all there. We have yet to see Tia Andaya.
Ooh, that one.
Mababa ba yung pasa?
Mababa. They were asking for a check, but her official says otherwise. Medyo mababa. She had to reach for it.
Yep. So this another 4-point lead for Choco Mucho.
3 out of the 6 points of Choco Mucho from the errors of Cignal.
Boy, that's Chantava pounding the pavement. That's a perfect set from Cayuna.
And just one blocker for Choco Mucho.
Again, sold by Pangilinan. That movement at the net. Drew Mandy Madeag. Three serving 6. Bump set. Bounce off the rebound. Dawn to the reinforcement. Wong. Cheng. No coverage again. Or late coverage for that matter.
Look at the blockers of Cignal. Perfect timing.
Yeah, left hand of Gel Cayuna. Good pass. And Madeag knows what to do. 6 points for Maddie.
Just feeding the ball to Maddie.
Lead is 3. Eva asking for it. Sent back. It's going to be a free ball for Choco Mucho. Cheng. Another one. It hits her first. And that's Cayuna. Just Cayuna.
Oh, happy about that. Cayuna saying the door is closed.
That will be... Oh, it will scratch Vanny Gandler's arm. So it's 8-5. Choco Mucho.
Player highlights, we got you covered. Subscribe now to the PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
Buminan, one interesting that I've observed tonight is that for the Cignal Super Spikers, completeness is all about that added firepower, especially with Vanny, with Eva, but for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, on the other hand, completeness seems to be a lot deeper about rebirth, renewal, and getting their rhythm back after months. I mean, even after dropping that first set, Choco Mucho's energy just feels different tonight, giving us a real sense of how this complete lineup flows together. I mean, look at Maddie Madayag, who told me that these early games are key. A chance to see what clicks now and what still needs to sync up with everyone back. She especially mentioned that tonight is not about fancy tricks at all, but about finding their grounding and reminding themselves of the magic they can bring with their Titan pride. So while the start wasn't perfect, it was great. And it's still early, and now we're seeing how they're adapting real time, Buminan.
10-5 is our score. Choco Mucho on a run here. Two runs at least. But the latest is a 3-0 run to erect this 5-point lead. Second set action. Cignal winning set number 1. Good decision by Gel to ad-lib there because that pass was too close to the net for her.
Cignal clearly having a difficult time with receiving.
Back to Molde. That's a bit high. Acuna finds a way to score. 2 straight points for Cignal here. Cut the lead down to 3. Good reaction there by Santos. That's a tough set by Cayuna, pero nagawa ng paraan. Pangilinan. Ponce again with the perfect pass. Danny's back in front. Doug! Easy ball here for Cignal. Balik kay Vanny. Cheng saves it. Molde.
Ooh. No check.
Parang nakailalim si Molde, no?
And
Sa
the ball
bola.
was, yeah, yung ball clearance, no? You see that
But they're going to challenge anyway, because if they don't, this will be a 3-0 run. Tough to call, tough to call.
Yeah, they
At least
had
from our angle, it's tough to call.
a comfortable lead. They want to keep that.
Yeah. It looked like Molde was way underneath the ball. Yes, it
Yeah.
was. She was.
The ball was really on
Yeah.
a loop.
So, officially now a 3-0 run for them. So that means that lead is down to 2. Cignal not going away.
Oh, it was a good call for timeout earlier.
Yeah. Cross court. Pangilinan. Cayuna chasing. Vanny just tipping it over. That's too close for Molde. She doesn't like it close. Scramble here. And a chance to go for it. Acuna reaching for the ball. What was she doing? What was she thinking? It's a good thing Vanny Gandler saved that possession and that scramble with a block. Coach Shaq talking to Acuna also as we look at the Tibay defensive play of the set, brought to you by Elastoseal, Selyadong Bubong. Ano bang panahon?
You know, those attempts for Acuna, it confuses also the people behind you.
Yeah. Off the rebound. Bump set. Molde sends it over at the corner. Descarte. (11-9). As Choco Mucho recovering a little bit here to maintain a 2-point lead. Chantava receiving, back to Vanny. Cheng has been able to receive, or dig that rather. Back to Choco. Cherry gets the signal, but sumobrang lihis.
She knew it.
1-point lead now. Cayuna, very dangerous server. She's got 2 points already, actually 3 points. Cayuna, a couple of blocks for Cayuna and a service ace. Look at that serve.
Ponce.
On point. But so is the blocking of Cignal today. Boy, where will that ball go? That's why Molde and Cheng were really looking for coverage kasi
And you know, in every rotation, you would see that this is the problem. Even with Cheng earlier,
kanina, yeah.
they've really
Yeah, sa gitna
mastered
naman
that.
dinala.
And it works.
Good play call there by Wong. Just surprising the defense of Cignal. Nobody expecting this. Like a little bit of a scissor play.
Well, what is also good is that because there is such high efficiency when it comes to reception on the side of Choco Mucho, they're able to do those plays.
Fanny Gandler now has double figures, partner. 10 points already for Gandler, leading all scorers.
She's been very consistent, and you know that is why there's no question why Kayuna keeps going to her.
Well, that first set would have been goner if not for her. Eva keeps it in play. Good strike there by Santos. Another
Oh.
block, but this time smart play by Molde. Instead of forcing the issue, she goes for the hit out. Let's look at that again. (13-12), very competitive set. Short serve. Ooh, this is too close. But it works. The swipe by Cheng gives him another 2-point lead.
This set, ginawa na lang ng paraan. Look at that.
Fingertips of Santos.
It's been tough for Choco Mucho to penetrate the blockers, but I think they've found the answer. Molde, Cheng.
Yeah, one was a hit out, one was a tip.
You gotta keep trying. Oh, what a serve as well.
What a pass by Dawn, even from that angle. And now they get a free ball back. Jackie asking for it, but it is the reinforcement Chantava. They get it back. Jackie again. Oh, what a play, but a miss hit by Santos. That was wonderfully executed, but contact at the ball. So that's another run by Choco Mucho, 3-0 to regain that 3-point lead.
A much better set here for Choco Mucho. Adjustments have been made.
Off the rebound. It's through the block. Gander from behind. What a bullet. Ponce saves it. One more chance for the white and red. Chantava. Tolentino sent back. Cheng with a swipe.
Oh.
Again, the tip balls and the swipe balls are working for Choco Mucho. 16-12 with a strength of a 4-0 run.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Smart Araneta Coliseum is where we're at, which is also the venue for tomorrow's games. We'll get to that schedule in a bit. They got a good one here, a 4-0 run by Choco Mucho, giving them a 4-point lead, 16-12. Reverse to Santos, who goes cross. Now Cignal has been able to catch up in the first set, and even here in the second set, they were down 4 points a couple of times. On the strength of Gandler and Santos' blocking, and Kayuna too, and contributions, of course, from their reinforcement, Chantava.
One of the strengths, though, of Choco Mucho allowing them this lead here in this set. Really, they're digging and they're receiving.
Yeah, digging has been solid. The defense has been solid.
38% efficiency when it comes to digs, 45%
Wow.
in terms of reception.
Floor defense.
You know, partner, we hear that a lot, no? Patience. But it is true. I mean, in cases like this where they're trying to play catch-up, you have to be patient. You can't, hindi ka pwede manggigil.
Nobody touching that ball. A good pass again to Erin Pangilinan, but too much adjustment on the angle, so it goes wide. Biggest lead of the second set now at 5, matching the 10-5 earlier.
That one, she sends that out. A lot of excitement and adrenaline, I think, from both teams.
Well, I can imagine, well, your Choco Mucho, this has to be an exciting time. You know, you've got a new recruit, you've got the 7th overall pick who had joined the national team, even the pool, even before she joined the PVL. And then you know, you're healthy for the first time in a few conferences. And then your Cignal Super Spikers, kind of like a new identity, a new era. Oh, that's good.
What a
It's
save.
legal. Footy. That defense again has been on point. That has been keeping them alive. And it is that defense that has been translating to offense. That deserves a second and third look even. Look at this.
This is reflexes
Bang.
already. Gotta love that.
Footy, footy. And then the off speed. Diandaya comes in to serve and set to a full front line. The 7th overall pick. Much talk about her even prior to joining the draft and joining the national team pool. And now she finally makes her Choco Mucho debut. And she serves it to Vanny Gandler. Cignal is just in disarray here in set number 2.
Just too many errors right here.
And right away, Coach Shaq abandons the double sub. Six-point lead, biggest lead in either set. Ishii. Oh. Again, Molde with the sweep. Ishii will try again. But the defense has been pure. Dindin Santiago Manabat. Denied on her first attempt.
It was a bit far also from the net, that set. Out of time for the blockers to set up.
Not a done deal yet for Choco Mucho. They're up 5, but 5 points away from the end of the set. Good serve there. And a chance ball here. Running attack! Look at that run by Pangilinan. The 3-time UAP champion. The former NU captain too. Love the run, very aggressive.
A lot of power also on that hit.
2 straight points. That hurts.
They need to catch up. They need the point badly.
Yeah, and we haven't even seen Royce Tubino yet. in this game. As a service ace. Receiving and digging definitely on the side of Choco Mucho on this match. Blocking has been Cignal, maybe even attacking. We will check the percentage, but the digging has really been, the defense of Choco Mucho has really kept them alive.
Well, in set number 1, it was actually Choco Mucho that scored more on offense.
Oh, okay, there you go. Getting away now from Cignal this second set. Still, Choco Mucho, 7-point lead.
Oh,
Pangilinan activated there. Not the best set to her, but she made something out of that.
at this point, what Cignal needs to do is to really just avoid committing any more mistakes. They were talking about patience. That is what they need at this point.
Oh, that's the first receiving error by Tang Ponce. And look at her. She takes this thing so seriously. She is so disappointed with herself as she was not able to receive that one. Happens to the best of them. 2 straight points. So Coach Dante will call for time.
Kailangan lang makapasa mo na. Unahin ang pasa. Unahin ang pasa. Ha? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Choco Mucho! Right and right. Way back, way back.
It's a 5-point lead. The biggest was 7. The debut of the 7th overall pick, Tia Andaya, to back up Tina Wong here. A lot of experience also for Tia. We'll get to that in a bit. As Dindin Santiago Manabat able to get it through off a great set from Tia Andaya, who finished her collegiate career at Central Washington University in the US, then went to Albania, went to Romania.
She's been around as
also.
well.
Acuna gets one back. 5 set points for Choco Mucho.
You look at Choco Mucho, you like the energy that you're actually seeing from them out of confidence.
Molde. That's going to go out. So we're tied. And Choco Mucho doing this without their reinforcement today. A point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's Vitamin Powered Whitening Lotion. The 10-5 start set the stage, set the tone for Choco Mucho. And as expected, we are in a battle. Third set coming up after these.
PVL fans, we're looking for the Devant certified Kativi Babat Barkada inside the arena. Fans of the Cignal Super Spikers, wave to the camera. Now it's time for the Choco Mucho Flying Titan fans. Make some noise! Hype up your team when you're featured on the big screen. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babat moments with your loved ones only on Devant.
25-23 for the Cignal Super Spikers in set number 1. 25-19 for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans in set number 2. All right, let's look at some plays from that set number 2. Really, it's the way Choco Mucho have dug and received has made a difference for them in that set.
Definitely, it allowed them to create more offensive plays. I mean, we've seen Thang Ponce in that last set. And isa lang, no? I think only one error for her when it comes to receiving. But not just her, even the rest of the squad, whoever is defending, will see that they really give an effort. And I think, you know, when we look at the numbers and when we see how much Choco Mucho has scored more than Cignal, 14 as opposed to only 9.
Right.
So it's really on their side. But you're right, Boom, we did predict already earlier. Strength of Cignal really is in blocking. 5 points scored in that last set. Quite similar, no, to set number 1. Aces, quite even for both these teams. But for Cignal, I think if there's one thing that they need to look at, it's the amount of errors.
Yeah.
They've given up 9 points in that last set. And they did struggle. They tried to catch up, but I think it was a bit too late already. Pace was controlled by Choco Mucho.
Just goes to show how important passing is in the game of volleyball. To some analysts, to some experts, it's the most important skill in team volleyball to set up everything. Passing has to be on point. And an error, service error, to kick off set number 3. I'm sure not to the delight of that coaching staff. Again, a pass that went awry. Chance to counter. Ooh, overpass. Chantava unable to put it away. Chantava was there but could not keep it up. 2-0 again for Choco Mucho. It's a team that went to the finals a couple of times. Obviously, we know what they're capable of when they are healthy, even without CC Rondina right now.
They're moving so well. I think on top of that, you see that
Ooh,
the chemistry is really
again.
very good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, partner, but this receiving of Cignal is very faulty. And again, down 3. I gotta correct this. Siyempre, ako nagsaserves Choco Mucho. They keep loading that serves up. Dawn will send it to Erica. Goes for the angle, but it doesn't drop in. And another 4-0 start. And Coach Shaq has seen enough. Well, sorry about that. We weren't able to hear anything in that timeout. We only heard music. So we will only surmise what happened in that timeout. But one thing we know is Shaq did not talk in that timeout.
Yeah, and you see that for the play, the body language and the facial expression, they know that there is an urgency. They haven't had a good first pass or reception. They do now.
Which allows Chantava to score her 7th point. They gotta get more. They stop the bleeding there. One four. Cat. A little bit of a miss hit there for her. Erica goes above the blockers. Cheng will send it over. Gel gets the look from Doria Aquino. I think that was telegraphed.
Yes. It was a bit low as
And
well.
low too, yes. Yep. Yeah. Tibay defensive play of the set brought to you by Elasto Seal Selyado. Ang bubong anumang panahon. Maddie Madayag with 8 points, by the way. 9 from Cheng, 8 from Molde. And you also have the 4 from Nunag. Complete team effort so far from Team Choco Mucho. Candler. Did that hit the antenna first? Yes. Might have hit the antenna first.
Everything just not working right now for Cignal.
Even with a good pass from Don. That little space. Wow, it also didn't hit, but the official call is it did. Madayag closes the door on Chantava.
Her presence at the net.
Maddie saw that a mile away. Coach Shaq is going to rest Chantava first to put in Heather Ginoo for the first time. Now the blocking is also coming into play for Choco Mucho. The defense has been solid. The blocking is catching up. Too close. Bad set by Gel. And Choco Mucho builds a 7-point lead, 8-1.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
We're back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. And Choco Mucho continues to kind of toy around right now with Cignal, surprisingly. 9-1 is the score. Let's check in with Kyla Kingsu.
Well, Boominan, needless to say, both teams are definitely making their conference debuts tonight with something to prove. And unfortunately, we all witnessed Cignal Super Spikers losing their momentum in the previous set. Well, Coach Shaq did tell me that their rebrand came at a perfect time because now they are still actually admittedly figuring out how to solve the rhythm with their new lineup. Particularly, Erica Santos told me that they're still focusing on learning how to play smart together, emphasizing how leaning on her teammates here, constant communication and adjustments will be key in solving these puzzles dealt to them by the Titans. And Vanny Gander actually echoed her sentiment, telling me that when there's greater trust, there's greater balance, and then they can then play their game without forcing it, she said. So even after that rough start, we can see that the Super Spikers are showing a different kind of response, one rooted not in panic, but in patience and poise as they lean on one another. Boominan.
Back to the action here. 9-2 is our score. Cheng is denied, but again, coverage has been solid for Choco Mucho. Nothing is going through. Look at that. The sweeping has been on point. See. And a free ball given away. Maddie gets the point. 10-2 for Choco Mucho. Danny was there, but yep.
They were Look at that. Just bouncing out.
Couldn't redirect. Let me just say, so I don't know if Kyla is asking us any kind of question. The last couple of reports, we were not able to hear you, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not ignoring you, Kyla. But the important thing is I hope the audience heard that report from, or those reports from Kyla Kingsu. In the meantime, 10-3 is our score. An answer here from Panglina.
Still a very comfortable lead for Choco Mucho, who, by the way, out of their 10 points, 4 of those off the errors of Cignal. And we did point out earlier how there was 9 points given up by Cignal. So as early as now, may 4 na agad itong Cignal.
Wow. We're not even halfway through. Maddie drawing a blocker. They gotta give credit. And we know this. If Choco Mucho is healthy, we know what they're capable of.
You just look at how they're playing right now.
And if you add their reinforcement in their next game.
This is the problem of Cignal. You see the first touch is a bit problematic.
It's really that first ball. Flat serve. Ginoo could not control the bounce. Overpass. Easy point. And Coach Shaq is just putting in anybody who could save them right now. Tiamzon is in again. Gandler continues to attack. That will be 12 points for Vanny if they get a pass. Gandler will serve. Turendes will come in for the first time here in this match. So, little adjustment here for Coach Shaq to try to change things up, especially defensively. Floor defense. Good pass by Cheng. Turendes was sliding right. Could not get back to the left side.
It's nice to see how Choco Mucho has responded to their loss in set number 1.
Right.
It's like reviewing everything and finding solutions to the things that they couldn't do in that first set.
And remember, they were up 4 in that first set, partner. They just really could not stop Vanny Gandler in that first set. 8-point lead. Oh, Ponce was supposed to be there, but that self-cover, that self-coverage did not work. Molde gets this one. It's actually a good-looking set. And they get another chance here. Back to Molde. Oh, she sold that so well, didn't she?
All the attackers right now on the side of Choco Mucho really finding those open spots. Not wasting any set that's given to them.
Acuna asking for it, but wow. That did not connect at all. And Cayuna will be sent back.
Very problematic third set for Cignal.
Another overpass. And another scramble here for Cignal. It's really shocking to see. And they're down 11 here, 16-5.
Bitin ba kayo sa games? Watch all the replays on PVL YouTube channel. Subscribe!
a turn of events here in sets 2 and 3 as CHOCO MUCHO cannot find, Cignal cannot find any kind of groove here. They need some positivity. And they need to reorganize, especially defensively, as this is a 10-point lead. But it's only the third set. So even if, let's say, CHOCO MUCHO wins this one, the Cignal's not out of it. Especially with the way they played in that first set. Lalong isip, makandili, katindig, and a free ball slowed down by Ponce. A chance to counter here. Pump set to Heather. Off speed. Tiamzon on the other end. One-on-one, but Wong was there. And look at Ponce. Still able to keep it up. But that point will go to Cignal. Pahirapan yung puntos ng Cignal, partner.
And they really have to work hard for it. So far, no convincing point.
Yeah.
I think that's... And we want to see them comfortable. We want to see them confident.
Yeah, like how they played in that first set. And by the way, Vanny Gandler's not on the floor right now. That's Tiamzon with the swing. 2 points for her. Gandler with 12. She's on the bench. Pangilinan has 7, together with Chantava, and Santos with 6. They need a shot in the arm, as the saying goes. Missed pass there by Ponce. That's going to go out. 3 straight points for Cignal. And Coach Dante is not going to toy around with it. Calls a timeout.
Hey, Titan!
So it's a 4-0 run by Cignal Cignal Super Spikers. Got to get used to that too. The new moniker, the new look, the new logo. Couple of new players, of course. Cheng. That double overpass and easy pickings for Cherry Nunag right at the net.
Such a big advantage. And this is when you see them pass too close to the net. We're talking about Cignal. It becomes a big disadvantage for them.
Yeah, I wonder if Coach Shaq is resting Vanny Gandler in preparation for the next set, or I am looking at Vanny right now holding on to her forearm and her wrist, and I don't know if that's an issue, as Acuna here will draw the net error from Maddie. So Vanny Gandler is right by the bench, sitting down.
Well, she did a lot of work. Might be a good time for her to see things from the sideline as well.
They're down 7.
Maddie, just a really solid.
How about her? 12 points, partner.
Look at that.
Yeah, and I will come back on the double sub with Din Santiago Manabat. Talking to her not too long ago, it's like she was telling me how she wanted to play here, obviously. So what she do? She reached out, DM, Brooke Van Sickle, and made some inquiries. I was joking with Brooke. Why is everybody DMing you? And
she's the key.
Yeah, the plug. asking for like advice and all that, and rest is history, as they speak, as they say rather. 18-11, too close. Cheng, open to Lalong Isip, and Ginoo could not keep it up. Madayag with 13 points, 4 blocks, 9 attacks for Maddie. Did they miss her or what? Lalong Isip finds an open spot. It'd be interesting to see, you know, when Choco Mucho brings in Marley Smith in the next game, who will be sacrificed here in terms of court time?
Well,
Because she played opposite, right? When,
yes,
yeah.
she did. Everyone's performing well.
Right,
I think
right.
what it adds is that right now, even
yeah.
if you look at the bench
Yeah.
of Choco Mucho,
Good
a lot
problem.
of material. Good problem,
Good problem.
exactly. Oh,
Good save by Heather. Oh,
Oh.
it's too strong for Dawn. But boy, the amount of scrambling that we're seeing, Anne.
you know, they seem to be in a rush, and there's a lot of pressure also on their side, and that is something that's showing in the way they move also.
First ball problems again. That's out.
These errors being committed by Choco Mucho, very much welcome on the side of Cignal. Gives them a bit of space, a bit of time as well.
You'll get the point as you know, in any way you can. Chance here to counter. Pangilinan with a tip. It's back with Cignal. Gel denied. They saw that coming. Molde will send it over. Lalong Isip was there. Running attack is
Ooh. Poor connection. And, you know, when they try plays, because I think they want to be less predictable, the execution just doesn't follow. Hindi nagtatagpo, no? Yung setter and their spiker.
very strange to see. That's in. It drops for Dindin. Santiago Manabat. Everything working for Ube Nation. And Coach Shaq will call timeout. Resting his starters. You can see these starters will be back for sure in the next set to try to go for one last run for them. The lead is 9. And Choco Mucho is 3 points away from having a 2-1 lead. Timeout icing Dindin there. It's Pangilinan. To Cheng. Underhand to Molde. The pickup by Tiamzon. Lalong Isip from behind. Nunag. What an angle for her. That's Molde. Rejected by Cayuna. 7-point deficit.
You know, if Cignal is challenged on the floor, I think that's one of the things that they can utilize at this point. Just make sure that the blockers are there. Slow down the attack coming from Choco Mucho.
3-0 run by the Super Spikers, cutting that lead down to 6. Double sub for Coach Dante is done. And Wong and Tolentino are back. Open to Molde. The pickup by Ginoo. Ginoo stayed down for coverage. Lalong Isip sends it over. Tolentino welcomes herself back as she spanks that ball through the block. The weapons. Ano ba yung ginamit na word ni Kyla kanina? Artillery. Is that the one? Yeah, right?
But, you know, it's gonna be easy for Wong to choose because again, their first hit or their
Passing.
first touch
Yeah. The
is
passing.
maganda eh, no? Eksakto kay Wong.
Dawn disagrees. She thought she got it. Dawn is mad. I love the competitiveness of some of these players, including, of course, Dawn. Makandili katindig.
You know, if you know what had happened, siguro siya naramdaman talaga. It's there.
And
Ipaglalaban mo because it's not easy.
And also, I'm sure dala na rin yan because naghahabol. You know, there's a bit of, not a bit, there's a lot of frustration in this game for them, as Choco Mucho is 1 point away from another set win if this is an unsuccessful challenge. Did you see it in real time? What was your... No? Did you see it?
Wasn't so sure. Hard to tell, but
Yeah, I thought there was a little bit.
it seemed like she hit it.
Wow. She
she
got
felt
it.
that.
Yeah, she got it. Wow, look at that. By the way, look at that form. That is classic. Done.
Picture perfect.
Yes. Mid-air.
And that's why
Scoop.
she was really
Confident, yeah.
confident.
How dare I question?
Don't question my
Yeah,
abilities.
Yes. She got that one again. Cheng will wait for this one. Set back.
Good coverage.
Chance ball. Who is gonna get this one? It's Ginoo, but open court for Choco Mucho. And that is 8 set points. Alam na, open na.
Oh, things have been very easy for Choco Mucho to read. Not a lot of variety on the side of Cignal.
Again, first ball problems leading to that one. So we will go to a 4th set. Let's see what Coach Shaq will come up with at the start of the 4th. In the meantime, this point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Set number 4 when we come back.
we're back. We've just seen that set number 3, CHOCO MUCHO Flying Titans winning 25-16, played in 28 minutes. It was definitely a lopsided set. We can call it that. CHOCO MUCHO controlling that third set. It was a challenge for Cignal in that last set. Obviously, the problem on their passing, their receiving and defense was evident. They couldn't just give an answer to CHOCO MUCHO. And CHOCO MUCHO, on the other hand, really capitalizing everything. Their plays went on smoothly. Their blocking was also on point. And to add to that, I think the consistency of their offense really helped them a lot. They had 23% efficiency in attacks, though in terms of points, I think this is the first time that Cignal had more, 11 as opposed to 10 of CHOCO MUCHO. But this time around, it is the Flying Titans scoring more in terms of blocking. 4 block points in that last set, partner. And they also scored 2 aces, which obviously yung naging problema talaga ng Cignal, no? The passing wasn't there. And just the same, if in set number 2, they gave up a lot of points because of their mistakes, they also gave up 9 points again in that last set.
Yeah, 7 in the first set, 9 in sets 2 and 3. So it's 25 errors so far in the 3 sets for the Cignal HD Spikers. They bring back Vanny, Gandler, Erica Santos, but their reinforcement, Eva Chantava, is still sidelined by Coach Shaq. So we begin set number 4 and let's see what happens. Back to Erica, one-on-one. Ponce.
Still exact.
Yeah. Vanny from behind. Ponce again, so solid. Long rally to start off the first set and a missed set, but it will be, wait a minute. It hit the antenna. I thought it was CHOCO MUCHO's side that hit the antenna, but apparently it was the Cignal side of things. No challenge from Shaq, so we play on.
It's tough. Now you start a set with an error.
That's a ton, no touch. According to Erlindo Eusebio, he checks with all the linesmen, but Vanny telling the coaching staff that there was one, so challenge is called here. For those who just tuned in, and wondering what happened, let's see first this. Yes, Vanny was confident there was a touch on that pinky. Cignal came back down from 4 in the first set to win. Behind Vanny Gandler and her performance, 7 points in that first set. Then second set and third set were almost identical for Cignal. And we got to give credit to CHOCO MUCHO, really, forcing a lot of errors also on the Super Spikers. Dawn able to get that one. Santos. Ponce. Big pass. Molde that drops out. I think they're going to challenge this one too, partner.
CHOCO MUCHO saying it was out.
Dawn telling Coach Shaq to challenge.
Oh, they've got nothing to lose. I mean, at this point, every point really counts.
Both teams all Filipino right now. Here in set number 4 with CHOCO MUCHO with a 1-point lead. Earlier today, PLDT looking good, getting that one. And Dawn was right again.
Even the slightest touch on the
look at her.
white line.
Yeah, get a shot of Dawn Makandili's face, really. Like, she is dead serious, partner.
I'm not joking with you guys.
I'm not kidding around. I'm not letting go of any point. I love it. It's classic. And I'm sure Cignal missed that about, you know, a leader who's like that. A leader who's like, you know, gritty. As they get a 2-point lead here in set number 4. Heather Ginoa with the ace. Some old Shaq reliables.
So far,
From FEU, yeah.
they have the
Whoa.
lead, but
This one sails out.
you know, it is the consistency we're looking for on the side of the Cignal Super Spikers. You get to score, but they just can't do it consistently. And I think at this point, they need to intimidate CHOCO MUCHO a little bit.
Easy dig there by Wong. You know, could not control that one. And CHOCO MUCHO tying the match. 2 straight points. Not in the best position, Heather, in that one. Acuna gets that point. 4 points for her off the bench. Gander looking fresh also. That long rest in that 3rd set for her. Coach Shaq would probably saying she's the only one really clicking, so rested her in that 3rd set just to get her fresh for the 4th, to try to extend this to a 5th. Right now, that is in again.
And those really are the tough ones, ano? Talagang really long, landing right there at the end line.
Okay, let's check in with Kyla Kingsu. Kyla?
Booming and to the delight of our CHOCO MUCHO fans, the Flying Titans are certainly making the Cignal Super Spikers work extremely hard for every single point. I mean, would you look at players like Isa Mole and Kat Tolentino, they've been through a roller coaster of a dry season over the past months, patiently waiting in their own different way, and that loyalty is paying off tonight. And of course, we know that environment matters. Isa and Kat have shared that this month has felt a lot lighter, and we all know that the lighter training atmosphere and more consistent support translate directly to results on the court, and CHOCO MUCHO's energy tonight is proof of that, Boomin. And now the question is on the other side. Let's see what the Super Spikers come up with as they try to answer back.
Yeah, so far, Kyla, it's neck and neck here in set number 4 as the Super Spikers trying to come back. Yeah, and you're right. That energy, you did say it in the pregame. Kyla was saying it, but connection, confidence. Kitang-kita ngayon sa CHOCO MUCHO. Now, though, with a little rhythm, are the Cignal Super Spikers ahead 6-5. Nice cut there by Doria Aquino.
That's what they haven't done so much of. Ano? Most of the sets, really higher sets to the wing spikers.
Good pass.
Oh, but CHOCO MUCHO just really finding those open spots.
It's coming from a good pass. First ball, solid. Wong not even moving. And a high hands target by Des Cheng. 6-all, set 4. Better pass here. Combination play. Scene. Gel. Aquino hanging. Gel will go for it. Ponce was there, but could not keep it in play. You know, our liberos are so good at what they do that when they are not able to keep a ball in play, they're so disappointed with themselves because their expectations of themselves are so high.
And, you know, we saw that earlier with Ponce. She made a mistake with one service reception. And then after that, everything she did was just on point.
Yep. Gel goes for it on the second touch. That is in! Oh, just the right top spin for that ball to all of a sudden drop at the end. Look at this. I thought it was going to sail out, but the top spin able to guide it down. could not be placed any better.
Choco Mucho targeting and sending back long balls.
Oh. Kung flat yun, sigurado lilipad yun. But
That's why the flick of the wrist is very important.
Very important. Erica from behind. Good defense again. The scratch on the ball doesn't work. Ginoo able to get a point there. And Cignal gets to the technical timeout first. I'm sure they like that feeling here in the fourth set.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Back inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the conclusion of this fourth set. 8-7, Cignal Super Spikers. Their reinforcement, their foreign guest player, Eva Chantava's back on the fray and will join Acuna and Ginoo in front. Full front line, and Cayuna will set to them with a 1-point lead. Cat. Dug by Gandler. Ginoo off speed. Heather Ginoo off the bench with 6 points. Like I said, the old Shaq reliables.
It was also a good decision to go for that off-speed shot. I think they've seen it, no? You can hit the ball hard and yet the defense of Choco Mucho is still there.
Eva's asking for it. Gets it off the fingers. Good save. That's not going to make it. And Chantava with her 8th point. 3-point lead. A little fight back here by the Super Spikers. It's been a miserable second and third set for them. Now it's time for Choco Mucho to try to respond. Molde. What a strike at the ball.
It was so nice to see it in person. In actual, you heard the sound of Molde's hand when it got into contact with the ball.
Good pass this time. Acuna with the reply. One hand set by Cayuna. Now we're getting some action here.
And this is what you want to see from Cignal. Choco Mucho takes 1 point, you take it back right away.
11-8. Good serve. Ponce with a great pass. That's going to be a hit out. Molde leading all scorers now with 14.
And she's been going for that hit. That kind of hit targeting the blocker's hands.
Eva. Ponce able to get it up. Ginoo with a left hand pickup. Gandler. Denied! 2 straight points by Choco Mucho. 10 will be serving 11. Oh, she went straight into the wall. Great pass, the scratch. Cat goes for the dump. Good reflexes here by Cignal.
Oh.
That's too low for Nunag. And Acuna sends it back with the long fingertips of hers.
Acuna very active here in this set.
Yeah, look at her stretch there. Little strut.
Why not? They need that point. They need to
Yeah.
win this set.
Oh, definitely. 12 serving 10. It's the passes of Tang Ponce have just been so on target. Look at that. Look at this pass. Sets up everything.
Gives Wong a lot of options for the plays as well.
Better pass there for Cignal this time. Great get there by Molde. Defense working. Chantava again. Wong. Back set. Gandler puts it back. 14 points for Vanny. Let's look at it again. One-on-one. Little fight now on the side of Cignal. Chantava serving. A pick up from Molde. Miscommunication there. Tang Ponce wanted to get it so she could pass it to Kat. But I guess Kat decided to get it herself. 14 will be serving 11. Expect a timeout from Coach Dante if Cignal scores here again. Chantava on tap. Kat. Makandili could not keep it in play. Tolentino. Tolentino with 10 points for herself on her comeback. Gandler goes for the swipe. Ponce will serve it up and toss it up underhand to Cheng, who scores off the block. That lead is down to 1.
You know, at this point, we don't see much fancy plays,
Yeah.
but really just the efficiency here on the side of Choco Mucho.
Good pass. Wow, that defense of Choco Mucho today, really. Gandler had to reach up. Unable to put it away. So Choco will try to score, but no. Too much on the over adjustment by Des Cheng.
You know, I saw her look at that angle where she wanted to send the ball and saw no one was there. But very little space to keep the ball in.
Gandler will get our rally started. To Molde. Ponce will set. This one will drop out. And Molde also with 14. 4 players in double figures for the reinforcement-less Choco Mucho.
And this is where you see the balance because there are a lot of people scoring and it's not just heavily reliant on one person.
Boy, Maddie saw that. We're all tied up at 15. 4-1 run. But the Flying Titans, you can't do that with Maddie lurking at the net. Good pass. Good off speed by Heather. And they get to the technical timeout again for the second straight time here, ahead by a point.
Na-miss niyo ba yung game namin? Kung na-miss niyo, subscribe na to our YouTube channel. Subscribe na!
Maddie Bateago on your screens with 14 points, 9 on attacks, 5 blocks. The lead is with the Super Spikers of Cignal at 16-15. Maddie adding on to her total. 16 all.
Just really solid performance here.
Neck and neck here in this fourth set. A lot better for Cignal, a lot more competitive. Dawn will do the setting. There's a touch according to the linesman. And it's on Dina Wong, so that's a point for Heather Ginoo for her 8th point off that bench.
She has been one of the bright spots here for Cignal.
Chance to counter. And Chantava with the score. Did not realize, sorry, Picaña came in here for Choco Mucho. So, timeout, Coach Dante, alin sunurin?
Okay, tapos yung option ka naman dito. Okay? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go.
Cignal Super Spikers ahead by 2 points, trying to force a 5th and final set here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Boom Gonzalez, and Remulia Kanda, Kyla Kingsu, and the mom of Dina Wong in attendance here at the Big Dome. That's a great angle. Isa Molde has really been strong today, literally and figuratively. Even the great Don Makandili Katindig could not keep that ball in. 1 point lead. Gel reverses to Heather. Ponce able to get the up. Smart play by Molde. Timeout is coming for Coach Shaq as this match is tied at 18.
Sige, one good pass lang ulit. One good pass muna, ha? Paano mo yung ano kasi sinasarap ko natin. Mag-comment mo siya, ha? Mag-comment natin. Jackie, mag-comment mo yung paano. Kasi natin yung nasa labas. Nanti na rin. Sato ka naman nakatikit. Kung sobrang tikit, si Rose, apo ka. Dapat pag ano kayo, bigay mo yung iba sa kanya.
Nasa labas. Check mo lang. Okay na tayo. Sign out. Signal!
But Shaq try to draw a play here, specifically to try to break this tie and try to stay alive in this matchup.
Well, the first task for the Super Spikers is to get a good reception.
Good pass.
They lose their chances to execute faster plays, combination plays, because most of the sets nakita natin humahabol si Cayuna.
Chantava. Dug by Ponce. Chance to go again. Back to Eva. Ponce trying to keep it alive. Chantava now with 10 points for herself.
I think
Oof.
Thang may have bumped her head.
On that save. Well, she's been all over the place today, and she's been incredible for Choco Mucho. So this is an unfortunate sight for the Choco Mucho fans. So let's hope it's not that serious, but they're. Let's see, they're going to bring out the stretcher here. Although Tang gets herself up, they were about to bring out the neck brace and the stretcher.
Tang's like, wag yan. Look at her smile.
Well, I can't blame them though. That's the training that they have. You know, whenever there's a neck problem, back problem, and you don't want to move. Yeah, you don't. The first thing that medics will do is try to immobilize you, just so it won't get worse. But I guess she just needed an extra breath on the floor.
And you see her smiling after.
Yeah, and they're gonna need her, by the way. As Molde continues to swing away, 17 points for her, 19 all. And Royce Tubino will make an appearance here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans, the ever-reliable sub. Cheng will sit down. Interesting move for Coach Dante Alinsunurin. Ooh, Candler was there. Pecaña sends it over. Gel to Candler. Ponce again solid on the dig. Katindig looks at Chantava. Chantava is dug by Molde. Cross-court pass, easily put away by Tolentino. That's very close to the net. So it's still alive. Tolentino will try. Dug by Ginoo. Back to Gandler. Gandler is dug by Ponce. Tubino puts it away.
What a substitution for Coach Dante. Tubino making her presence felt right away.
Dante knows best is the t-shirt that they have to print.
Okay, focus muna ulit tayo. Ha? Reset muna. One good pass ulit and then attack tayo. Ha? Boy, tatlo attacker ha? Okay? Go, go, go.
And by the way, with that point by Tubino, that is the first lead of Choco Mucho in this set. They've been playing catch-up. And Cignal has been able to fend off Choco Mucho in this set, but not that time in that long exchange. Gandler and Chantava unable to produce. So it's now 2019.
Oh, but Molde.
She's really been serving short. Kanina pa eh.
Oh, it has worked, but the last one
Yes.
already touched the tape of the
Tama.
net.
Oh, and Vanny Gandler was able to still get to it, but this time it was too short. Free point. A free point given to Cignal. 20 all. Ponce again solid on the first ball.
Oh, Tubino. Wasting nothing.
And as great as that swing is, as block was really open, we gotta give credit to Tang Ponce, who just comes up with those perfect first balls. Perfect really is the word eh.
Hindi gumagalaw
Oh,
si Dino
hindi
Wong.
talaga
It is perfect.
Yeah, that one is a perfect placement by Vanny Gandler for her 15th point. Telling her teammates to fight. 21 all. She's been going corner pocket a couple of times, partner.
And you know, for Gandler, you go for the higher chances of killing a ball. And it's usually unmanned, those corners.
The toss to Tubino. That is out this time. Third time is not the charm for the vet. And a challenge. Is it a net touch? A block touch challenge? Yes, it is. Okay. Because that one sailed out. Crucial one, because we were tied at 21 all before that point.
And for both these teams, the goal, of course, is to go home today and have a win.
Oh, kala ko to go home today
To
lang.
go home today, kumain pagkatapos. Pero to have a win, kasi it's you want to get that first win.
Is there a chain? No?
Oh,
Was it a shadow? Parang shadow.
parang shadow
Oh.
eh. Because either you'll see the finger
Yeah.
move a little bit.
Yeah, and by the way, complaining to Erlindo Eusebio won't do anything because it really is the technical table
Yeah.
that reviews that. And it's just relayed to him. And the officials say there's no touch. So, Cignal stays ahead. 22-21. Santos is back for Chantava. Tubino again. Dug by Gino. Gandler will just put it in as that set was too close. Tolentino is denied. Wong to Tubino again. Off the rebound. Gel back to Gandler. Gandler. Dug.
Oh!
Rose Doria Aquino puts it away. 23-21. Coach Dante calls time.
Pwede mo combination na. One tayo.
Hey, dalawa lang! Kapitan natin isa't isa. Let's go! Let's go! Malayo ka! Silent right.
Ooh, things have gotten really interesting, as I expected anyway, between these two teams. The Cignal Super Spikers with a 2-point lead. Can they hang on and extend this to a fifth?
They both want to be part of the win column, like what we said earlier. Both of them have a chance. Cignal playing better, actually, here in this set. But
Tubino has a soft side too, you know, and she shows it there with that touch. 23-22. Daya is back in. Santiago Manabat is back in for the double sub for Coach Dante. 22, serving 23. Santos just sends it over. So a chance to counter here. Katindig was there. Gandler off the rebound. Andaya back. What a set! That is a gutsy set to Madzilla. And you have to see it again how it was done by Andaya. Look at this. Leaving it for Maddie.
timing was perfect. But I also, again, gotta give credit to Tang Ponce.
Yeah.
She slowed down the ball, allowing them to execute that play.
And a chance to go for the lead here, by the way. Tubino, she doesn't like it close to the net. Doug, bump set, Gandler, denied! Match point, Choco Mucho.
You know, this is the kind of attitude you want to see. Yung hindi sumusuko. We're talking about Choco Mucho. I mean, Cignal leading. But Choco Mucho just really finding ways. They shuffled and did substitutions
Pass went awry again. Gandler just softly puts it to the other side. Tubino. Ooh! And a bit of a nervous swing there by Royce Tubino. Also, she is very uncomfortable with that kind of ball.
There are, and for most of the attackers,
Yeah.
though, some want it close to the net, some want it high,
And-
some want it a little bit farther.
Yeah, and also yung pinanggagalingan ng bola rin for some attackers. So 24-all, we go to an extension here. Reverse to Dindin. What a second straight or second set point. Sorry, let me correct myself. Second match point for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Tia just willing that ball, twisting while setting. Tia has really shown some flashes of brilliance here also in her short stints for Choco Mucho, by the way.
And that's what you want to see. She is taking risks. Oh!
Cignal is still alive, saving another set point, the second of the match.
What a set. And Ginoo has done very well for Cignal here in set number 4.
Yeah, she is. She has been good, yep. 9 points. Pangilinan serves it to Ponce. Molde is back in front. Ponce again keeps it up. Acuna was there, but Santiago Manabat able to pull through. Everybody contributing here for Coach Dante Alinsunurin. But Ponce really just keeping balls alive up with any kind of touch.
She's always at the right place at the right time. It just goes to show, she reads the ball very well.
Oh! Service ace! Choco Mucho with the win without their reinforcement today. 27-25 in set 4.
Great teamwork. We did mention the stats earlier. Very balanced in terms of scoring.
Point brought to you by Myra. Be Vita Brighter with Myra's vitamin-powered whitening lotion. Madayag, by the way, 18 points. An ace, 6 blocks, 11 attack points. And it is kind of poetic that they win by an ace, knowing that the story today for the Cignal Super Spikers has been reception in first balls. And an emotional look on Madayag's face as she was approaching the net. Look at her, hug all her coaches. This is her coming back to her team. 27-25. They win in 4 sets. She told me prior to this conference that maghintay lang yung mga Choco Mucho fans. They've been going through some stuff, but they want na kumapit lang sila because they are also working on some stuff. That's what she was saying. And hey, it shows. Hey, 15 deadlocks, by the way, in this set number 4. This Babad player of the game is brought to you by Devant. Enjoy unforgettable TV Babad moments with your family only with Devant. It is Tang Ponce. Unbelievable play today. Gave us a little bit of a scare too, but she is healthy enough to talk to our very own Kyla Kingsu.
Here with me is our player of the game. Of course, it is Tang Ponce. We're here for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. So first of all, Tang, how is your head? Are you okay?
Okay pa naman! Nanalo ba kami?
Yes! And you did it, wow, in that dominant fashion. Now, Tang, grabe, energy was the name of your game today. You snatched the momentum sa second set and your team did not look back after that. What really clicked para sa team nyo tonight?
Sinasabi naman sa amin ni Coach lagi yung sistema. Sistema lagi na inaano niya sa amin. Pati yung kami-kami na lang kasi hindi nakalaro si Marley. Para kay Marley tong game na to, tsaka kay Tia.
Exactly, and we are so happy na nakita natin si Tia in action finally for the Choco Mucho Flying Titans tonight. And we know that loaded talaga yung lineup nyo for this conference. So excited to see your reinforcement also in action. And what excites you the most about this new chapter, bagong chapter para sa Choco Mucho?
Na-excite ako sa bawat isa kasi kasi ang lalim ng bench namin kahit sino hugutin, nagdi-deliver talaga.
Exactly, and for your next upcoming games, this is just yung debut nyo pa lang for this conference. What can all the Titan fans expect and be excited for na makita sa team nyo?
Ano lang, one game at a time lang kami. Ayun, tsaka aaralin muna namin ulit yung susunod na kalaban. Ayun, preparation lang talaga yung kailangan.
Ang dami niyong fans today present. As always, may gusto ka bang kabatiin?
Binabati ko po yung mga Choco Mucho fans na nanonood. Thank you po sa walang sawang suporta. And binabati ko nga pala yung nanay ko sa Hermosa. Yung asawa ko nandyan, shout out. Yung tita ko, si Tita Braga family, Mendoza family, and Benaventura family.
There you have it, ang Ponce, our player of the game. Congratulations once again to you and Choco Mucho. Now, Boomerang, let's wrap this up.
You know, back then, in a couple of conferences, when you look at the bench of Choco Mucho, you'd see 5 players in civis. Or at least they're in uniform, pero hindi yung uniforme na panglaro. It's just wearing the Choco Mucho t-shirts because they can't play. So now, Tang Ponce says, ang lalim nila ulit. And that is true. They have all their weapons now. And there will be more when Marley Smith plays in the next game. All right, tomorrow, we're back here, as I mentioned, at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. As you know, the Cherry Tigo Eevee crossovers go up against the Akari Chargers, who won in 5 sets the last match. Cherry lost their first, while Zeus Thunderbells, who also won their first match, well, and the Galleries Tower High Risers will see action tomorrow, Tuesday, here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. That's match 9 and 10. And one more. Meron pa tayo, by the way. Yan, yung sinasabi natin. We talked about that earlier. Creamline Cool Smashers and the Petrogas Angels, 2 champion teams, will go at it again. That's match number 11. Triple header Tuesday. I kept saying that today was Tuesday. Did you notice? Nobody corrected me. Monday today, because we don't usually play on a Monday.
Yes.
So tomorrow is Tuesday. Tomorrow's the triple threat here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Well, I'm sure nobody would mind that I made a mistake because we had a great game between Cignal and Choco Mucho. Choco Mucho winning that in 4 sets. All right, that will do it for us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow for Kyla Kingsu and Andrew Mulyakanda. My name is Boom Gonzalez. Keep on watching the 2025 Premier Volleyball League Reinforced Conference on One Sports Plus, and the Pilipinas Live app. It's Tuesday tomorrow, okay? Don't forget, Monday tonight.